I don't know. What do you think? I don't know the answer. I'm not sure. Did you ask so-and-so? Did you Google it? I don't know. Have you tried doing this? Did you Google it? Why don't you ask so-and-so? Because, I don't know. Did you Google it?
Did you Google it?
What have you found out so far? I tell you, when I started saying I don't know the answer or I'm not sure, whew, the relief I felt. On my road to 50, these are some things I have really had to hone in on. I had to stop making everything my job, having all the answers, being the go-to girl. I learned to stay in my lane, put boundaries up and stand 10 toes down on those boundaries, and just pick my battles. And saying I don't know was not an indication of my intelligence. Or did it mean that I was lazy and didn't want to be a team player, didn't want to help, didn't want to be a good family member? Saying I don't know meant protecting my peace, not draining my own energy, and not coddling or, contributing to enablement or learned helplessness in others. Because I've been that and done that for a lot of people for years. I tell you, when I turned that faucet off, a few folks, more than a few, really, really struggled. But that's not my problem. I really had to deconstruct, why was it hard for me to say no? Why was it hard for me to say I don't know? And that brought me to people pleasing. It brought me to just being needed. I didn't need to be needed. I just didn't want to disappoint people by saying the no. And I always had a habit of sacrificing myself for others. And that is not good. That's not good. That is counterintuitive. It is self-sabotaging. It is self-harm. And there's nothing cute about being a martyr. There is nothing cute about bragging about all that you've done and you had no help doing it. And, I'm tired. Nobody helps me. That wasn't really, I said that sometimes, yeah. Because then I kind of how am I complaining? You the one that said yes to it. So how can I complain and get mad at so-and-so when I said yes to it? So I had to learn creative ways to say no that were still comfortable for me, even though they were the least uncomfortable. It was really difficult in some times where I enjoyed doing that activity. If it was something that I was really passionate about, I would, I'll do it. I could do it in 10 minutes. It might take you a day. I really love doing this. It may be creating a PowerPoint presentation. I got it. I got it. But then that other person relied on me to always create the PowerPoint presentations. And when there are times when I was just busy, I didn't have time to do their job. Or, whoever it may be. I'm not talking about coworkers specifically, just in general. I enabled them to not be able to learn it on their own. They were used to going to me. Why learn it if you can just do it yourself? And as the educator in me, I knew better. I knew about learned helplessness. Child. Really asking questions back, interrogating the questions asked to me was a power play. Was powerful. It was empowering for me to not feel like, I gotta say yes. No, I'm going to inquire, what have you done? Without saying, what have you done? Well, what's worked for you so far? And I'm going to make you talk through what you've done. And if you've not done anything, I can now say, why don't you try these things and then let me know how that works out for you? I think you're going to find it a lot easier than you think. Bye. Or why don't you Google it? And then if you still don't understand what's going on, we can talk about it later. But you're so smart. I'm sure you can figure it out. And I'm not saying be selfish, but I'm not saying be selfless either. There's a continuum, guys. As I'm nearing 50, I'm like, okay, Kim, you can't keep repeating the same patterns that keep you frustrated and stressed out. Because it does not help your nervous system. It does not keep your mind calm. It does not put you in a state of flow. Because I'm occupied with other people's responsibilities and work and jobs. And I'm not doing that. I'm not going into my 50th year with that. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. But I set the intention that I'm going to help you grow by saying no. Because saying no is just as helpful to you as it is for me. And when I also noticed that I stopped attracting people, I noticed when my past relationships relied on me to do everything, and they just kind of took a back seat. When I needed them, they just, oh, you always got it. What's different now? Huh? Why are you here? What are you here for? This is reciprocity. The reciprocity, I mean, 1998, Lauryn Hill released The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and her song that had me just in shambles. I felt it. I knew the importance of reciprocity, but I just was not at a place where I could require and demand it consistently, you know. So yeah, I'm good about saying I don't know, and I'm not being shady. I'm more like, if I genuinely have the time and you're not someone who's always relying on me to fix your things, then absolutely, I'm a giver, I'm a helper. I have to scale back. This is me scaling back. This is me staying in my lane. And when people know that you're a doer, they're just going to pile it on. And I'm telling you, and in my career, I created things to do when I saw gaps and opportunities to support and help others. I would create programs, and I expected rewards for that. Promotions. Child. I found that it was people who did less that was being rewarded, and then I had to check my own resentment. Like, you're feeling resentment for the things that you did willingly. You can't get mad with anyone but yourself. And I did that up until 2024. Really, even last year, guys, 2025, y'all, it's going to be something I'm constantly going to have to work through because it's so ingrained in who I am. How do you set boundaries and saying no? Do you? Is it comfortable for you? Let me know in the comments. And are you taking care of yourself? You better be, because don't make me come through this phone, because you know I will. I'm just teasing y'all. Somebody thinks I'm really going to beat them up. I'm not. I just had to get a picture of the sky. Look at that. Those clouds are so beautiful. Wow. Ah, love it.